Hello everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Are you bored? Are you having a summer of boredom? Or are you doing okay? I think that there's definitely the repetitiveness of summer that can be most energizing and beautiful. And if you do holidays and all that kind of thing, it's great. But I think we also get kind of like caught into routines, and it's time for a change sometimes to be creative and a little bit out of the box. And crafting is something that a lot of women have rediscovered, as they've gotten older, and they just kind of decided, well, I've always wanted to learn how to embroider or knit or cook or whatever, and today's the day. I'm gonna do it. So people start new hobbies, new challenges, and it's fun. I've actually always like paper crafts, and so I do a lot of things with paper. And I've made, I think I've talked to you about my cabochons that I do, but I have like a couple of little things that I really enjoy, and I think it's important. It's important that we do it. But what are some ideas? What are some beginner, easy to do, friendly arts and crafts projects that you can try at home now, with maybe a little help from your friends in your local craft store? Now, I actually do buy a lot of stuff online, and I find I Temu and other places that are affordable. I love to get things because you can experiment. You don't have to hunt around the stores. And to be honest, I don't think there's many stores, well, certainly not in Europe, that are like Michael's and Joann's and all those in the States. But there's plenty of inspiration all around you. Online. Okay, first of all, online, there's so many courses, so many workshops. I think I've got some examples of places in a second, but Craftsy and many of the Coursera, there are all these online programs that do other kinds of training that also do crafts and hobbies, things that you might want to learn. So creativity is not about being an artist or being like a perfect creator. It's about trying. It's about being fun and the joy and the relaxation that you get from having a good time with your crafts. As I mentioned, paper is my thing. I fold, I make envelopes, I like to do designs, and I also do my my removable wallpaper, which I put over everything. This is a really good hobby, by the way. I really enjoy it because you buy it in a roll, and then you can put it on books and all kinds of trays and different things in your house. It's kind of fun. I enjoy it. So anyway, but crafting with paper is definitely one of those things. But and by the way, we have a new group in Patreon, our Patreon supporters, where it's like a chat room. It's called Community Pages. It's a little extra a month. It's $10 a month to join and just come on in the community and learn about the topics. It's like chat rooms depending on your interests, like travel and family and pets, and then crafting. We have both a crafting section and also like hobbies, which is a little bit different if you're just into something other than crafting. But anyway, it's a place you can come chat if you want, and it's kind of a fun environment for getting the community together about around crafting and projects that you might find enjoyable. But the most important thing is to start. Just start small. Start with something really tiny that you just, that isn't overwhelmingly complex so that you get so put up, frustrated by it without becoming an expert overnight. And, try the simple things like printed cards, bookmarks, like you can't go wrong with the removable wallpaper on things. That's pretty much, you don't even need to do anything except stick it on things and see the results. It's about the joy and relaxation of doing it, really. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be something that you spend a ton of money on. It's just something that you can do and enjoy and, appreciate. And I think that crafting can be such a great escape as well. And, you can work with your friends. You can get together for crafting little projects and parties, and just make it simple, make it fun. It's really important. So use what you already have. If you've got things around the house, paper and glitter and whatever that you didn't know you had or you'd forgotten about, just grab it all, get it out on the table, and just try to create something magical. And your grandkids will also help you with this too. I just did a little project with Max and Marvel with mosaics, and it was so fun. We just got some little coasters. You put the glue down, you put the mosaics down, and then you put the caulking powder mix on top and clean it up, and it's really cute. It was really fun. But I was thinking we did with them kids versions, but you could do quite elaborate mosaic. It would be really fun. But one thing I think that is important though, and I've got sun coming up, I hope it doesn't glare too much in my face, is that you find a place in your house that you can do it. Like find your little corner, your little craft corner. And this could be a table. It could be a table in the middle of the living room or the dining room, wherever, the room where you live, like me. It doesn't have to be like a fancy, area, but you could decorate it. You could make it yours, but at least have a space that you go to in the house that's going to be your place to go when you want to do crafts. Even a small corner is enough. Just like keep a big basket where you keep all your stuff in it so that it doesn't get scattered all over the place, or a drawer if you've got an extra drawer. But make sure that your craft stuff is all in one place, and you can start beginning crafting. Painting doesn't have to be complicated. You can just get your watercolors out and you can just start from a totally beginner, smudging, florals. Sometimes the most beautiful things come from just mixing colors and mixing paints. So, painting, pottery, you don't need a wheel, don't need to do the whole thing. You can just get clay and shape it. Do wabi-sabi, or was it kintsugi, which is where you get dishes and you break them. You just like literally break them, crack them, and then stick them back together with gold, gold-plated kind of glue. There's so many cool things you can do just by, looking in charity shops or recycling shops and then bringing them home and redoing them. Knitting is super affordable. So, it's a really fun hobby that I love. In the winter, you can make them for practical uses. In the summer, you can just do it for fun. And there's so many charities around knitting too, where you can actually, help out hospitals and other places with your knitting. And some people are really good at it. They can make gloves and socks and actually, really get into it. I'm more of a scarf person. That's my specialty, is scarves. Another thing you can do is join a craft community. Go online. You will find tons of Facebook pages, Instagram pages, which give you ideas. In terms of paper, there's a couple of people that on Instagram that just keep doing the most amazing. I don't think I've got any examples of ones I've done, but folding little envelopes and folders and designs, really clever, by just using paper, or origami is another offshoot from that if you like paper. But anyway, it's really, really fun. I think the thing is to just try something, try anything. What else? Groups in person or groups online. They will give you ideas, and that's a really cool way of looking at this, is that you don't have to do it on your own. And if you come out to the Patreon group, you'll get lots of really great inspiration. Got a couple of women on there who are really good artists. I keep saying, you guys need to sell this stuff because it's really, I would buy it. It's beautiful. And a lot of people are doing crafts on the go, like things that you can take on your handbag and just rush out with. Coloring books. That's one of my favorite things. Even little embroidery or things that you don't need a big amount of space. Do you do that? Do you jump on because if you're driving, a lot of you in the States are driving a lot. I'm on trains a lot, so I get to do it with trains, and I have plenty of time for that. What else? So join a class online or just create one yourself. There's this, Meetup is the place to go and just put your ideas out there. Let's get together once a week, guys, and color. Bring your coloring book and pencils, and we'll chat. And I think it's really, important that you kind of challenge yourself to, like, if you start something, get all your gear together, get your friends involved if you want, and just make it a challenge to do it for a month and see how you get on. Also, gifting. You can gift your presents. And there's nothing nicer, in my opinion, than a handmade item that is gifted. So that's another inspiration. But think of gifts. You can make like those little books that I cover with the removable wallpaper. It's a lovely little gift. You can just buy one that's not that beautiful and just get your own wallpaper and cover it, and it's a beautiful gift. And it was made, or at least created, the beauty was created on top of something you bought, but it doesn't matter. It's just what you put into it. Again, back to the joy and the fun. So have you got any, I've given you like a ton of different ideas here, but have you got any crafts that you have discovered? Diamond painting is another one a lot of women are doing. What else? I've run out of my own ideas, but I'm sure you can come up with tons. Leave them in the comment section, okay? Come check out the Patreon group if you'd like. It's Patreon, patreon.com, 60andme. And it helps us. We don't charge for any of our content, and we use Patreon as a way to, gather our supporters and get a bit of help with the financials. But please help me. And also, if you do like these videos, like the video, leave a comment. Is important. I've mentioned this in a previous video that, you know, it's nice just to look at it and maybe even like it. But if you leave a few words in a comment section, others will join in. And it's more fun anyway, but it also helps us. So please support us on YouTube and all our other channels, website, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest. We are everywhere. 60 and me, all words. Oh, and the Instagram is new, by the way. I set up a new Instagram. It's 60 and me official, all words. 60 and me official. Come join me. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous day wherever you are. Know that you're loved and appreciated, and I'll see you again soon.